The unsolved murder of Egypt Covington has left loved ones broken, but still hopeful that someone will help them find her killer.
As 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig shows us, some family members fear the police department tasked with solving the crime may have overlooked a tiny piece of evidence that could have cracked the case.
Egypt was beautiful. When she'd walk in a room, everybody noticed her.
27-year-old Egypt Covington was more than beautiful. She was smart and talented.
And I'll rise like the day.
But then on June 23, 2017, when Egypt's boyfriend worried that he hadn't heard from her, he went to her home here on Hull Road near Sumter in Buren Township. He walked in and saw Egypt's dog Ruby wasn't chipper, and that was odd. Then he found Egypt, her hands tied with Christmas lights, and she had been shot in the head.
911.
I just showed up at my girlfriend's house, and I walked inside. She's there, tied up. She's dead.
And what's her name?
Egypt Covington, Jacqueline Egypt Covington.
There is a murderer in our community walking amongst us.
Buren Township police have named one of Egypt's ex-boyfriends as the suspect in her murder. But 2.5 years after she was killed in her home, no one has been charged in the case. Some of her loved ones very critical of police.
If it didn't pertain to they did not listen.
Egypt's mother Tina, her brother Dwayne, and his fiancée Lindsay want Buren Township police to turn the case over to Michigan State Police. They started this Facebook page, Justice for Egypt, the truth behind the investigation, to seek out information from the public. And sources tell 7 Action News when Egypt was found, there was a strand of hair between her fingers, and some family members fear that hair was missed by Buren Township police, who processed the scene.
With all of the community's help, Tina was able to hire a private investigator. Without his help, there's no way we could have gotten as deep as we are now.
And when it comes to that strand of hair and who it belongs to, I asked police if it had been analyzed. They say they could not comment on that or any other potential evidence.
Was this person or these persons so smart that they could kind of outmaneuver or outwit the authorities for this long?
Buren Township police say they are actively working on Egypt's case, but it's a difficult one. They say they never asked MSP to take it over because they have a handle on it. One thing everyone is hoping for is that someone who has information that could put Egypt's killer behind bars finally has the courage to come forward now.
We don't want it to happen again.
When something that violent happens, it's like, why?
We know that someone knows something. They should speak to the police because they could be next. You may be the only person that's between the killer and prison, and the killer knows that.
In Buren Township, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
And if you have any information that could help solve Egypt's murder, you can always call Crime Stoppers or the Van Buren Township Police Department.
Yeah, this family needs some answers and they need justice. All right, Kimberly Craig, thank you.